Hello friends, it's Christy. Welcome to Bitly Gitly Has Plans. In today's video, we're planning the week of March 29th through April 4th in my Plum paper 7x9 hourly. So let's get started. Alrighty, so this is the first week of April, which also happens to be Easter week. Easter's this Sunday, the 4th. So I am using this sweet little kit from Fern Creek Stickers. It's Hoppy Easter. It's kit 72, and I have the full boxes. I have the half and quarter boxes, the decorative and just sort of the solid shaded. I started filling them in already. I have the washi. Let me flip it this way. Look at how cute this is. I love all these bunnies and the eggs and the tulips. And then the extras page. And then she sent in a couple more boxes. She said she messed up on them, and I didn't think she did. I think this one, what she's referring to is this says Hoppy Easter right here. And then in the one that's on the page, it was just plain, and I don't know, that doesn't look like a mess. He's still really cute to me. It doesn't look like a mess up to me. So anyway, she included that. And then I did order this extra sheet of washi here. I like these strips here for the headers. They just fit a little bit better. So I have that. And then I ordered some of the appointment labels. And then I have just a couple of extra little doodads. This is from Nicole Hutch Designs. These little soccer balls are from Planner Kate. And then I pulled some of my thin washi to help with my spread as well. So let's get started. Okay, I am going to start with the washi across the top. Kind of helps me get things going. And if I recall correctly, I think I have to trim. I might have to trim this a little bit to make it fit my plum paper. So I think I'm gonna put this dark one across the top. And let me just see, I think it fits pretty darn closely, yeah. I might just white out just that little top edge, just in case I'm not super straight with putting my washi down, and we know I'm not gonna be super straight. That way it's just kind of hidden a little bit. Okay. My husband's talking downstairs on the phone. I'm hoping you guys can't hear him. I can't believe it's already Easter week. It's just crazy to me. Okay, so there's that. And then let's put this one. I don't think I have to white out the the peach. I'll just do that top edge like I did on the other side, but I don't think I have to do, that's not going to show through. This kit is so darling. I kind of was forgetting that Easter was well, I feel like Easter's early. Easter's in this first week here. I actually was thinking of doing an entirely different spread because my girls have spring break this week. But I was like, oh, wait a minute, it's Easter. I've got to use my Easter kit. But luckily, my girls have 2 weeks of spring break. So the spring break spread that I was thinking of doing, I'm going to do next week because they're off school this weekend, next week. Okay, so where did my little date strips go? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I already put the little date dots on here because I struggle with that. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to need to trim a little bit. So I'm going to line up. Actually, I think that's pretty darn good there. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim this edge here. My little slice. So I'm actually late filming this. It is actually, today's Monday, the 29th. So I'm a little late in getting to this, but my birthday was this last weekend. It was Friday, and then we had my family over Saturday. So I took Friday off, and I really kind of didn't do much. I went and I bought lunch. We went and got In-N-Out, Sophie and I, and we took it over to my mom's house, and we had lunch with my mom. So that was fun. And then I think I filmed a bunch of videos too that day. So I actually got stuff done planner wise. And then Saturday, I just, I did my chores, I did my clean mama routine, and then we had the family over. It was so much fun. So if you caught my last week's plan with me, I was debating on what I wanted for my birthday treat, either a fruit basket cake or banana cream pie. And I ended up going with the banana cream pie. So it was really good. Everybody loved it. It was a total hit. Okay, so what I'm gonna do this one is I'm gonna line Thursday up, Friday looks good, Saturday looks good, and then I'm gonna have to trim it here and move the Sunday over. So that's not a problem. I'm just gonna trim this edge here first. So we had a really good time. It was fun. I just love spending time with my family. So, and of course it was the start of the Formula One 2021 season. So the first Grand Prix was in Bahrain. So I was watching that. They have, so they do practice on Fridays, and then they do qualifying on Saturdays, and then the race is Sunday. So I was kind of watching that all through the weekend. So I'm just kind of cutting close here. I'm gonna do this, and then what I'm gonna do is just overlap this to where it looks pretty good. There. Too much. Okay. There we go. That looks good. And that little seam there, that doesn't bother me. I've had to do that a lot with stickers that are kind of more sized for, say, like an EC planner. Okay, so that's that. And then I'm going to put down some of the skinny washi that I pulled. I thought this was kind of pretty. It was kind of looked close to the date header. I kind of liked that. So I'm going to do this. So yeah, that was just kind of a quiet weekend, but oh my gosh, the weather was gorgeous this weekend. Scott washed my car. We have a ton of pollen, so my car was already like full of pollen dust. Right after we washed it, I felt bad, but I did go shopping on, I think maybe it was Sunday afternoon. I can't remember. Saturday or Sunday afternoon, because I had like a $20 birthday like gift from Talbot's, because I want to, like, you know, you sign up for their little rewards program or whatever. Okay. And so I went shopping and I actually bought a skirt and a top. Like, I haven't bought clothes since 2019, seriously. I mean, okay, maybe I bought some new pajamas in 2020, because let's face it, that's all I was wearing that year. But yeah, I haven't bought clothes in like the longest time, and so it was kind of fun. Okay, I pulled this color here, which is, it kind of matches this up here, but since I did kind of this light, I'm thinking I might want to bring in this pop of green. This green kind of looks like this. It kind of brings in sort of this green color here from the kit. I think I'm going to try that. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, yeah, good choice. I like this. It's bright and cheerful and happy. So yeah, I actually went and I bought a couple of items of clothes for myself, which I haven't done in forever. I was kind of worried because I was like, oh, I hope I wear the same size. Oh, I know what we did on Sunday afternoon. Emma and I went shopping because I mentioned in one of my last videos, they're not letting the girls have a junior prom, but they are doing a special junior dinner. So no dates, just the girls. Oops. And so right now what they're saying is formal attire. So like an opportunity for the girls to go out and buy a traditional prom dress and kind of get all dolled up and that whole thing. And so that's what we were looking at. It was so much fun. Oh my gosh. I'm that sentimental mom, so like every time there's some kind of milestone like prom, you know, getting her license, whatever it is, I get all mushy. I get all, it was so hard for me not to cry, but I had to like play it cool because I don't want to embarrass my daughter. Okay, so I am going to highlight the week. What I'm going to do is, there's not that much of the week here on this calendar, but I'm going to highlight, this is the week we're in. And then we have a conference, a virtual conference coming up on the 6th. And so I do want to highlight that date just so I know that's coming up. Okay, so that takes care of all of that. And then I'm gonna go to the sidebar. So yeah, we had a good time. Just, you know, she found a dress she liked. So this is kind of interesting, and I love this about Emma and Sophie too. They both just kind of have their own unique sort of style. You know, blue is my favorite color, so I'm looking at, you know, all the blue dresses. And when Emma was little, she was my purple girl, right? Like we always put her in lavender. We always put Sophie in pink. Sophie is totally my pink girl. Okay, oops, that's totally crooked. So she says to me, we're looking at dresses and stuff, and she's like, Mom, I really like this green. And I'm like, green? Like, green? Like, who would pick a green dress? But there were like 3 different shades of green satin dresses. And so we tried them on, and I'm going to make this little square like this with this little pen here. Just going to do that. And then, oh my God, she had this like dark emerald green that she put on. And it was just so beautiful on her. Oh my God. It had this darling little kind of empire waist. And it kind of had laces in the back. And it was very simple, you know, not the big tulle kind of puffy dress at all. But it was long. And with her, like, my girls have like auburn brown brunette hair. And Emma's eyes, it's so funny because she was born with brown eyes. But as she's gotten older, what's interesting is her eyes have gotten more and more hazel. And so, I don't know, the green on her just looked gorgeous. I was like, wow, Emma, like, I would have never thought to pick a green dress, but it just picked up her hair color and her eyes, and it just looked gorgeous on her. So we didn't buy it because, you know, that was just the first place we went. And, you know, it was like, okay, now we know kind of what your sizing is. Let's see, should I go blue and green? You know, I love blue and green. Normally I would have done the pink because, you know, I love blue and pink too. But yeah, it was really, really cute on her. So I think she's going to try to go shopping again today with one of her girlfriends and just kind of look some more. So we have time, but we got started early, which is good. Okay, so now I'm going to use the Happy Easter on the Sunday. So I'm thinking of putting this little guy over here in my corner where I like to put deco boxes. I think this says Happy Easter. I think I actually like him though without the Happy Easter on there. And I think, you know what I'm going to do? Let's use some washi. You know how I like to frame things in washi. And let's see one of these little thin ones. Let's put some pink under him, I think. So yeah, so we did that. Just the 2 of us went shopping and tried some things on. So that was really fun. I had to run an errand to Michael's, so we were out and about. And oh my gosh, I just can't believe she's a junior. Okay, I'm not gonna cry. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I like this. I love this little guy. He's so cute. Oh my goodness sakes. Okay, and then this is kind of thin. I wonder if I should try to do, let's see. I kind of want to frame him top and bottom with this pink polka dot, but let's see. There's this thick one here, or I could do that green, but let me just see what this looks like real quick. I think I want to save this for the weekend banner, but I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, that covers that a little bit, so I don't want to do that one. Okay. Let's see. This is probably the same. Oh, no, wait. This one's a little bit thinner. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, perfect. Okay, here we go. We have a plan. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. That's coming out cute. Okay. So I have a bunch of brothers. I have 1 older brother and I have 5 younger brothers. And my older brother says to me, hey, how old are you? And I'm like, I'm 54. And he goes, wow, you're old. He was like, you're fully in your mid-50s now. And I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. Like, good thing, like, I've never cared about my age. Like, never. That's never bothered me. I was like, yeah, but you're still older than me. He's 2.5 years older than me. I was like, yeah, but nonetheless, you will always still be older than me. I'm torn. I kind of want to do this green stripe. Or should I do these little eggs here? I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's see. I'll just do the eggs because it is Easter. Let me wait this out a little bit. So yeah, that was kind of funny. I don't know how many of you have older brothers or brothers at all, but I have all brothers. I always say I have extra brothers. It was funny. So going back to Formula One Grand Prix, I'm going to be obsessed with that for a while. So you'll be getting lots of race updates from me. But Lewis Hamilton won. It was quite the race, though, between him and Max Verstappen. So we thought Max might get it with the Red Bull team, but Mercedes won again. So that was nice. I was happy for him. I could go either way. I really like, actually, I mean, my mom loves Lewis Hamilton. Who doesn't love Lewis Hamilton? He's great. And he's a fantastic driver. But I really like following the middle of the pack guys. You know, these are the guys that are hungry and they're fighting for it. They don't always have, you know, obviously they don't have the #1 car. So Lewis Hamilton drives for Mercedes, and Mercedes was also the winner of the Constructor Award, which means they, you know, they won for best car, obviously. And so it's not, I mean, you obviously have to be a good driver. I don't want to take anything away from Lewis Hamilton, but, you know, it's a lot easier to win races when you're in the #1 car, too. You know what I mean? There was a week when last season when Lewis had COVID and he couldn't race. And so they put George Russell in his car. George Russell races for Williams, which is like one of the dead last teams in the field. And he played, like, he did really well. And it's like, see, if you put a guy in a really good car, you put a decent driver in a good car, they're gonna do well. So anyways, it was still very exciting. So they have a new driver. He is Japanese. I don't know of any other Japanese racer in F1's history. There could be, but there hasn't been, at least in more recent history. And so that was exciting. And he did really well. He finished middle of the pack. So I was really happy for him. And he's also the youngest driver right now in the F1. So that was exciting. Okay. I put my washi down and then I forgot to put my little fork and knife down. So I'm doing that. I'm just skipping around, friends. Sorry. I'm like random snap firing. Okay. Here we go. I'll put these little cute pink ones here. Okay, alrighty, so that's that. Sophie doesn't have any basketball this week because of spring break, but Emma still has soccer tryouts. So I'm gonna put some more washi down for the end of my day, and then I actually have to go into the office because we're doing some filming for our ledge day that's coming up. Let me put this down here. So yeah, Emma still has soccer tryouts. And actually, like I said, I'm filming this on Monday, the 29th. So tomorrow they are actually going to be selecting, they'll be announcing the varsity team. So she's a junior, so she'll play, if she makes the team, she'll play varsity. So hopefully, I mean, I feel pretty good about her making the team. What's happened this year is because winter sports did not happen when they were supposed to. We've got winter and spring sports happening at the same time. So girls that normally would have played soccer are now playing other sports, right? Because there are athletes who have a winter sport and a spring sport, which is what my girls normally would have done. But they've had to make the choice. And so they don't have as many girls coming out for soccer as they normally would. So there's plus and minuses to that. Yeah, so we'll see. She's gotten good feedback from the coach so far. So hopefully she makes the team. they're a really competitive team in our league here, so that would be really exciting for her. Let's see, what did I just do? Webinar. I'm just gonna put this just right here. I kind of don't have, probably should have ordered more event labels. And then she's got 11 a.m. soccer, because I'm like using them all. And then grand rounds. Grand rounds is a webinar series our organization does. And they talk about, it's about COVID. So there's different updates, like about the vaccine rollout, about the testing, you know, early on, and just, you know, about the variants, about everything. So this week's grand rounds, they're actually going to be talking about COVID in school and getting the schools reopened. So that's kind of interesting, because as a meeting planner, I kind of feel like where the schools go, business meetings and other gatherings and events will follow. And our governor doesn't really have business meetings in his blueprint for returning. So that's something I'm really kind of trying to keep a close eye on. Okay, so Otis is on antibiotics again. He was on antibiotics all last week, which I kept track of this way. So I just kind of do his AM and PM. I did that all the way across the bottom here, and I really liked how that worked out. So I want to try to do that again. And I think what I'll do is I'll just do that, since I have this Long Beach thing here, I will do that across the 5 o'clock. And I know I kind of like this green. I kind of feel like I want to pull some of that in. What do you guys think? Let's see. Just because I feel like I've got lots of lavender kind of going on. I wonder if I need to use my little, if this will help me. I've been doing okay freehand. But let's see how that looks. He's really good with taking medication, because we put it in a pill pocket, so he basically thinks it's a treat. Okay, I think I'm just gonna freehand it, because I feel like it was like taking a long time to get it perfectly. Okay, I'm doing it in the 5 o'clock hour. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so let me just finish writing all these in. Okay, all right, there we go. We have all of his little meds written down. That helps me, because I'm like, did I give you your medicine, Otis? Did I give it to you? I always forget. Okay. So let's put the weekend banner down, and then let's look at all the different washi I have to choose from. I was kind of thinking of using these tulips, but I kind of feel like I want to use, let's see. So this is going to be here. I feel like I might put this bunny, because you think if I do this washi, that's too much of this look? I don't know. It is Easter though. And I love that green. Let's put it down. Let's use up this strip, since I had already started using it. Okay, so Easter is usually at my house. What I usually do, what I used to do when all the kids were little, was I'd have everybody over on Friday, and we'd dye eggs and just stuff all the plastic eggs and stuff like that. And then, and I'd just do like a big pizza party. I would just get like Costco pizza and Caesar salad, that kind of thing. And then Sunday would be our Easter lunch and the egg hunt. But now our youngest is 11, but now the babies, my god babies, they're actually my great niece and great nephew, because they're my oldest nephew's children. They just recently moved back home from SoCal. So now that we have babies again, because they're 2 and 4, I feel like I can go back to my 3-day, Easter event of eggs at Auntie's house on Friday, all of that. So I don't know. I put it out there. We'll see. We'll see what the family says. My nephew is so cute. So, you know, he's not lived here at home for years, like because he lived out in the Bay Area, and then they moved to Southern California. And so he and his wife, they just moved home, like I think the beginning of February. And like last weekend was my mom's birthday, then my birthday, and in between that was my nephew. And it's like we have all these birthdays, right? And so we're just always getting together for family dinners every weekend. And he puts in a text, wait, and he has the little stop hand emoji. Are there birthday parties every weekend here? And it was like, yeah, welcome to the family. Like, yes, get used to it. There are family events every weekend. It's fun. Being part of my family is not for the faint of heart. My husband is such a trooper. Okay, so I am going to surround this with, oh, should we put this dark here? Or should we go pink? I want to bring some more dark in, I think, because I love it. Oh, yeah, I think I want to do this, friends. You know how I like to frame my boxes with washi. Oh, another fun thing I did this weekend. Well, fun to me. So, my husband doesn't like me hanging things. Like, he doesn't like me putting holes in the walls. So, and I don't blame him. Totally don't blame him. So, I bought this cute little, like, it's like a little key plaque. It's a little Ray done. It's like a dark stained wood, and it says home, and then under each letter there's a little hook for you to put keys on. So I bought one at, like, I think Home Goods, and I wanted him to hang it, and he was like, yeah, I'll get to it. Well, he was out washing the cars, and I'm like, well, he's doing the cars and all that. So I was like, I can do this. I know I can. So I got the little thing to punch the holes, and I had the, like, is it Molly, right? The little plastic thing and the screw, and I had his little screwdriver. And so I'm measuring everything. I get the level out so I can make sure my line is straight. But so this plaque is kind of hard because it has like 2 hooks that you have to hang instead of like 1 in the center. And so, I don't know, I got my measurements off. I was off by like 1/8 of an inch, and I'm like, crikey, I had already put 2 holes and 2 screws in the wall. And so there was no way I could take that screw out and like move it over 1/8 of an inch. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be in big trouble. So I was like, all right, what am I gonna do? So I take the plaque, I turn it over, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna unscrew the bracket and move the bracket over. And I did, and it worked. So I'm so proud of myself. And he will be none the wiser because I'm not gonna tell him, and hopefully you guys aren't either. Okay, so a couple more things I wanna put on here. Thursday, I will be in the office. So I wanna put that in here. We're doing some filming in preparation of our virtual ledge day. And then at this soccer practice on Tuesday, they are going to do the varsity team announcement. So I want to put that up here too, just so that I'm kind of keeping an eye on that so I know for Emma. Okay, so what else? I've got my walk highlighted, my week, little this week stuff. We've got Otis's meds laid out. Oh, this is fun, this Long Beach appointment. So this is actually a happy hour put on by the Long Beach Convention and Visitors Bureau. They sent us boxes with like a bottle of wine and some chocolates and some baked goods like cookies and stuff like that. And so we're supposed to save them for this happy hour, and we're gonna have them all together and do like a little wine pairing with chocolates kind of thing. So just kind of a fun, you know, different way to do you know, networking event, that kind of thing. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I'm gonna need here. I don't really feel like I need to put spring break across this week here. I'm just gonna kind of leave this. I guess I could put it up here. I could put something here. Let's see. I'm gonna do this cute little one here because it looks springy with the little tulips. Okay, so we'll just put that here, and I'll know that that's for the whole week. Okay, so that's that. Okay, anything else? I know every time I stop filming, then there'll be like, oh, I forgot this, I forgot that. Oh, here, see, I'm gonna put some soccer balls down. I don't think we need a ton of soccer balls, but I think I want to I'm not going to put them on every single one, but I am going to put just a couple here. I do want to put this here on the team announcement. Okay. I think that's it. Oh, I like the way this turned out. Oh, wait, does she have a trash day? Sleep in, no school, meal prep, date night, tidy up. Oh, here we go. It's payday and trash day. So why don't I put trash day like right? Does it feel like it needs something? I feel like it needs to be on something. Because it's just floating there. What if I put it on some washi? I could use up like another little bit of this. Can you see that though? Let me see. I don't know if I really want to put it in a box. Although that's kind of cute with that pink and green, huh? I feel like when I put these little scripts down just straight onto the planner, like they kind of get lost a little bit. And then is this a recycle day? Let me see. I think it is, yeah. Okay, so let me get my little recycle. These little icons from Big Elephant Plans are so great. It's just perfect for this purpose where I can just put a little icon there as a reminder that it's also recycle day. Okay, I think that's my base. I've got lots of boxes here and washi to fill in the week as I go. When we dye eggs, maybe I'll put this on Friday for dyeing eggs. That'll be fun. But I think that's it. I think that's gonna get me started for my week. Yeah, I like that. All right, friends, I think that's it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you can catch future content on my channel. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.